Good morning. I bless the Lord. It's another day, day 3 of our devotional series, and we are having a different topic today: when the floods come. Allow me to go straight into our guiding scripture from the book of Luke, chapter number 6, from verse 46 to 49, which says, "Why do you call me Lord, Lord, and do not do what I say? As for everyone who comes to me and hears my words and puts them in practice, I will show you what they are like. They are like a man building a house who dug deep and laid the foundation on rock. When the flood came, the torrent struck, and the house was struck but could not shake it because it was well built. But the one who hears my word and does not put them into practice is like a man who built a house on a ground without a foundation. The moment the torrent struck the house, it collapsed, and its destruction was complete." Friends, as I was thinking through this topic of when the floods came, I remember a story in the United States of America, Colorado, that I had read. I was thinking about Colorado, a place known for its rocky mountains and heavy snowfall. Yet I remind myself that the worst natural disaster there had nothing to do with the snow. It came from rain. And in the 31st of July, the year 1976, the Big Thompson flood struck near the resort town of East Park. When the waters finally receded, 144 lives were lost, not even counting livestock. Afterwards, experts studied what had happened, especially the foundations of the roads and highways. And I noted that the road walls that survived the storm were those filled with concrete. Oh my, those filled with concrete. And they endured for one reason. They endured because they had a secure and strong foundation. As I was reflecting on my own life, I realized the question is not if the floods come, but when. Sometimes I may receive advance warning, but often I do not. Jesus reminds me that what matters most in such moments is having a strong foundation, one built not only by hearing His word, but by living them out. When I put the gospel into practice, it is like pouring concrete in my life. And when the floods come, and I know they will, I can withstand. You know why? Because my life is well built. And without practice, I leave myself vulnerable to collapse and for destruction. I see clearly now that there is a difference between the wise and foolish. So today I choose to pause and honestly access my foundation. I urge you also to pause and access your foundation. I trust that Jesus helps me identify the weak places and strengthens them. In His power, I am able to stand firm when floods come. I ask myself some questions. One of the questions is, what weak spots in my life needs attention? But also, how will I work on them? It is my earnest prayer today that I do not want to be only hearer of the word, but also doer of His word. I pray that God will give me the vision to see the weak places in my foundation that needs attention. How are you starting your day today? How are you building your foundation today? Where is your hope today? Thank you so much for your time, and let's also thank God for He has promised His presence with us when the floods do come. Thank you so much. May God bless you. Shalom.